Welcome back to my channel, The Coins World. Today we dive into the fascinating history of the Philippine 25 centimo coin from 2015, a small, yet meaningful piece of the country's currency system. Though it may seem like just a small denomination, this coin carries within it the story of an evolving nation, its economic reforms, and its identity as reflected in the symbols engraved upon it. What may look like just pocket change is in fact a capsule of history, heritage, and transformation. The 25 centimo coin of 2015 belongs to the new generation currency NGC coin series issued by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. This series was introduced in 2011 to modernize Philippine coinage, replace older designs, and make coins more resistant to counterfeiting. The NGC coins were also designed with updated aesthetics, placing emphasis on national identity and historical figures, while maintaining practical usability in everyday transactions. On the obverse side of the 25 centimo 2015 coin, we see the portrait of Juan Luna, one of the greatest Filipino artists and revolutionaries. Luna was not only a celebrated painter, but also an active supporter of the movement for independence against Spanish rule. By placing him on this coin, the Philippines honored not only his artistic genius but also his role in inspiring patriotism among Filipinos. The reverse side of the coin features the logo of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The new BSP seal was updated to reflect modernity and progress. It signifies stability, integrity, and the guiding hand of the institution that safeguards the Philippine economy. The year mark, 2015, is inscribed beneath, marking its mintage. One striking feature of this 25 centimo coin is its material. It is made of nickel-plated steel, chosen for durability and resistance to corrosion. The metallic shine is different from the older brass-colored coins, which often wore down quickly and confused the public with similar-looking denominations. This change in composition was a deliberate effort to make coins more practical for long-term circulation. The size and color of the 25 centimo coin were also adjusted in the NGC series. At first glance, many Filipinos noticed that the coins were smaller and shinier than the previous BSP series coins. This redesign stirred curiosity, debates, and even complaints, but over time people adjusted to the new look, recognizing the modernization efforts of the central bank. Historically, the 25 centimo denomination has been part of Philippine coinage since the Spanish colonial era, though its design and metal composition have changed over centuries. During the American colonial period, for instance, 25 centavo coins were minted in silver, making them far more valuable. Over time, as economies shifted and inflation grew, the 25 centimo coin became a smaller base metal coin for everyday use rather than a silver treasure. 2015, the coin had little purchasing power in terms of daily goods, yet it remained important. Collectors began paying attention to the 25 centimo 2015 coin for several reasons. Firstly, as part of the NGC series, it represents a transitional moment in Philippine numismatics. Secondly, early mintages like 2015 carry significance because these coins introduced the public to the new design. Some collectors also speculate that in the future, once these coins are phased out, the first batches like the 2015 mintage may be more desirable. Another historical note worth highlighting is Juan Luna's presence on the coin. His most famous painting, Spoliarium, is considered a national treasure. Featuring him on the 25 centimo coin gives everyday Filipinos a chance to remember his contributions every time they handle the coin. This intertwining of art, history, and money makes the coin more meaningful. The circulation of this coin also reflects the broader story of Philippine monetary reform. As inflation continued to rise, smaller denominations like 1, 5, and 10 centimo became almost obsolete in daily life. The 25 centimo, while still used, began to lose its functional relevance. Still, it carried symbolic importance in representing the completeness of the currency system. The transition from old BSP coins to the NGC series was not just about appearance, but also about forging a modern national identity. Each denomination was carefully designed to reflect significant figures and ideals. For the 25 centimo, Juan Luna's image was a reminder that art and patriotism can live on even in the smallest denominations. Over the years, coins like the 25 centimo 2015 also became educational tools. Students learned about Luna, the BSP, and national symbols through handling everyday coins. In this way, the coin was more than money. It was a small piece of national storytelling in metal form. Interestingly, because of its low value, many Filipinos would often overlook or discard the 25 centimo coin. It was common to see them lying around unused or forgotten in drawers. But to numismatists, these coins hold future potential, as low-value coins are often the hardest to preserve in mint condition. The coin's lifespan also tells a story of economic shifts. By 2015, the Philippine economy was experiencing growth, but inflation steadily reduced the usefulness of small denominations. As such, the 25 centimo coin became more symbolic than practical, yet it remained in active circulation. Another fascinating effect of this coin was how it blended tradition and progress. While honoring a 19th-century revolutionary artist, the design itself embraced sleek, modern aesthetics. This contrast gave the coin a dual personality, both a historical tribute and a reflection of the country's forward-looking spirit. When examining the 25 centimo 2015 coin, one realizes how much thought goes into designing even the smallest piece of currency, from selecting Juan Luna as the face of the coin, to choosing durable materials, to modernizing the BSP seal. Every decision
In 25 centimo coin is a modern part of the country's currency legacy. bearing both historical depth and national symbolism. Though it's a small denomination, its story reflects the evolving identity of the Philippine nation and its economic and cultural heritage. The word centimo originates from the Spanish term centimo, which means a cent. The Philippines adopted the centavo and later centimo systems during Spanish and American colonial rule. Over time, coinage shifted from Spanish Filipino to American-influenced designs, then to independent Philippine designs after 1946. The 2013-25 centimo belongs to the BSP coin series, also known as the New Generation Currency (NGC) coin series. This series was first introduced in 1995 by the Banco Central ng Pilipinas (BSP). It replaced earlier Flora and Fauna series and carried designs meant to reflect the modern Philippines and its independence. Bears the official seal of the Banco Central ng Pilipinas (BSP), which symbolizes monetary stability. The BSP seal includes a stylized eagle, stars representing Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao, and an industrial gear, showing economic progress, though small in value. The 25 centimo coin represents the country's growth. The 2013 version in particular emphasizes modernization. Under the post-1995 reform of currency, national pride through the use of Filipino language and indigenous symbols, commitment to economic progress, symbolized in the BSP seal, the 25 centimo coin circulated widely across the Philippines, primarily used for small transactions like jeepney fares, sari-sari store purchases, and change for larger denominations. Despite inflation reducing its purchasing power, it remained a functional part of daily life during the 2010s. While the 2013-25 centimo coin is not considered rare in general circulation, uncirculated or proof versions, kept in mint condition, can attract attention from collectors. Coins with minting errors like off-centing or double strikes can also be valuable. In 2013, the Philippines was undergoing a period of economic growth and institutional strengthening. The coin reflects a national effort to stabilize currency design and standardize coinage under the BSP. The government's goal was to create coins that were secure, durable, and resistant to counterfeiting. For many Filipinos, the 25 centimo coin was a symbol of thrift and everyday economy. It often filled piggy banks, vending machines, and small business tills. Though its value was small, it taught children about savings and change, and helped adults manage tight budgets. In 2018, BSP introduced a new coin series, the New Generation Currency coin series, which began phasing out older coins like the 2013 25 centimo. The newer coins feature updated security and design elements but removed denominations like 10 and 25 centimo from active minting, reflecting their diminishing use due to inflation.